been about the balance that they've shown.
All three center lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Right now, Freak in at shooting guard. They'll get out there with Charlie Villanueva. And there's Livingston, and it's Barnes at the three, the small forward. Livingston kicks to Freak. Over in the corner, Barnes, and stolen by Thomas. Dishes to Kufis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. It's stolen by Bogut. And around a minute, shot by Villanueva, no good.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And stolen by Barnes. Livingston kicks to Barnes. Screen by Bogut. Bogut with a screen on Collison. And there's the 3-second violation. Some changes for Golden State. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Warriors lead by 3.
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry, and Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence would be in this game. How important is that going to be for the team in the second half?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and, make the right plays, and then hopefully put ourselves in good position to win.
You've got to match that opponent's intensity, Steph. Thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. For the Warriors, Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Green. Freak comes in for Thompson. And it's Larkin in for Steph Curry. Sacramento also making some changes. Kufis checked in for Quincy Ace. Cauley Stein comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. On the court right now for the Kings, Collison is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Kufis. And it's Cauley Stein in at the small forward.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Larkin. He's covered by Collison. Villanueva with the bucket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Larkin kicks to Freak. Kicks it out to Iguodala. The pass to Villanueva. Cousins pulls it in.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised.
More out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Cauley Stein. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The free throw off from Freak. And here's Rondo.
Come on.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Yes.
It's been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch them fire when I'm open.
Thank you, Clay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this guy. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Let's go, Golden State Warriors. We won.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tip-off coming up shortly from Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors will be going up against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, their record has fallen off the pace they set last season. No team wants to see that regression. They're looking to turn things around, and we'll see how they do tonight. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle. What I mean by that, there's constant motions and cuts in this offensive system. You know, it's much more than just a Splash Brothers shooting up threes. These guys are a fun team to watch.
Yeah, you know, Steve, he did a great job of blending all the coaching styles that he's learned over the past years. He's played for some great coaches, and, you know, he's been fortunate enough to take a little bit from each of them and implement it, and it worked.
It turned into a championship in 2015 for Golden State. That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we will see you later.
The Chicago Bulls are on the road in this interconference game today. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Warriors. They've definitely started the season right with a hot start.
They've had an absolutely ideal start to the season. I mean, they were fresh and ready from day one, and the results have been there for them right away.
Yeah, the chemistry on that team is really good. Everyone's role is well defined. They look to be poised for a huge season.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Pau Gasol is out there with Mirotic. Then it's Felton in at the point. Now here's Curry. After the miss from Doug McDermott. Barnes kicks to Curry. And that one's good. Curry's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Warriors.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Right side Gasol. Pass to Mirotic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 to shoot. Felton dishes to Gasol. With the shot. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Very dangerous to lead.
5 on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here.
Golden State gonna win
He's checked in for
again.
Gibson comes in for Mirotic. Portis, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Raymond Felton. Kicks it to Clark. And there's the pass to Livingston. To the paint. They get a hand on it. Now the feed to Villanueva. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Cans it from downtown. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland.
I mean, I think it's been noticeable just because this has been my decision, too. And I want to make it good, great, actually. Not good, but great.
I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of time. How would you grade him?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
The Warriors leading. Freak in a 2-guard. Iguodala out there with Charlie Villanueva. Then there's Ian Clark, and it's Livingston in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Iguodala, the pass to Villanueva. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Villanueva's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Feeds it to Temple. All sorts of time. Here's Noah, and the layup's good off the glass. Noah's got 6 points.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we see about him a lot.
The offensive rebound, Livingston. Noah with the block. Fast break, here they come. Here's Temple. Here's Butler. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be the clock runs out, and we're... Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here. And so it's Chicago winning this one.
Well, congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, Jimmy Butler. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Minneapolis, where we'll see the Timberwolves going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, in comparison to where they were record-wise at this point last season, it seems they've taken a step backwards. They're trying to make up that ground. Hey, let's talk about Ricky Rubio, the Spanish playmaker. A good example, Kenny, of a guy whose impact goes beyond the stat sheet.
Sí, defensivo es muy bien, pero a little bit underrated as an offensive player as well. I was going to go the whole thing in Spanish, but
thank you for not.
You know, I am very bilingual. But he jumps the passing legs on the defense. He's 6'4", rangy, muy difícil to guard.
Muchas gracias, dame besos.
Give you a kiss.
Te amo, El Padrino. Huh? That's what I said?
Yeah, you said
I was trying to say he's underrated defensively. He can jump lanes and cause problems with his 6'4" frame. I got a new nickname for him, too.
What's that?
La Pistola.
La Pistola. Oh, there you go. Just about game time. Let's get to Kevin Harlan.
Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one as we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. This is the first game in the Warriors. And so a pretty lopsided game.
Yes, I'm here with...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far to the first two quarters. Minnesota making some changes. Henry Sims comes in for Luis Scola. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Levine. Freaks checked in for Golden State. Larkin comes in for Steph Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Green is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Shane Larkin. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Timberwolves trail by 21. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. No luck. And Golden State will come the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know, the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. The Warriors, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. Barnes is checked in for Golden State. Warriors leading by 19 points. On the wing, Thompson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for free. 7th in steals. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lane, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from him.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Larkin kicks to Green. To the inside. Golden State moving it around. From 12 feet out. Wiggins with some nice D. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Spurs in San Antonio.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
Freak. Wiggins with the block. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been
The Timberwolves shooting well. They're at 45%. Scola out there with Jang. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And there's Bekovic. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And stolen by Wiggins. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Levine's checked in some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's Towns in for Ricky Rubio. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Villanueva comes in for Green. Clark, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Freak subbed in for Curry. The feed to Villanueva. Over to the wing. Thompson, left side. Kicks it to Freak. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Teardrop shot. And again, it's Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins has got 17 points here in the second half. Warriors leading by 21. Freak kicks to Thompson. He dishes it to Villanueva. There's Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Nikola Pekovic.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First free throw is good. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Henry Sims is checked in for Towns. Bielitsa comes in for Jang. Zach LaVine's checked in for Luis Scola. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Wiggins. And the Warriors also making a change. Larkin's checked in to the left side wing. Here's LaVine. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Here's Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good from Freak. Timberwolves trail by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah. And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
From the line, and it's Freak with the rebound. Bjelica, second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Larkin kicks to Freak. Bazili inside. Sims there. Clark dishes to Freak. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
All right, now. What's up, girl?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before. But it never gets old. A textbook example of making play after play to lead the way. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
This is what you love to see out your star players. He's the guy you rely on to give a team a win. Both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring load. He was a joy to watch tonight, Ernie.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports Group, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Golden State Warriors, we winning. Golden State Warriors, we're always gonna win, no matter what.
Welcome to Connections. Here, you're able to form relationships with NBA players, legends, and other personalities to earn a wide variety of rewards. Unique badges, clothing items, VC, My Team cards, and even your own Terminal 23 inspired MyCourt are just some of the available items. Spend your off days carefully. Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Golden State Warriors. So for the Warriors, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all love
real
the Shaq.
life. Everybody loves Shaq. I'm sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq said.
I think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but I could
You
not,
are quick to say that.
Could not do without Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw was a guy that always looked for me. Similar with when how Kenny played with the King. He came down and made sure I got my shots off first. Derek Fisher, we all remember the .04 shot. Rick Fox was a hustler, go out and play. Big Shot Bob.
Oh, wow.
Saved
One of
me
my
so
favorites,
many
too. So
times.
he's won both of our favorites.
Big Shot Bob saved me so many times. I would probably only have one without Big Shot Bob. And Nick Van Exel, even though me and Nick didn't win together, we had a great time.
Well, obviously, he said Big Shot. Hakeem, Sam Cassell, Robert Horry, Vernon Maxwell. But one of my favorite of all time, Chucky Brown.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite teammate is Chucky Brown of all
You have to say Otis Thorpe?
No, but Otis was cool.
Oh,
but
God.
Chucky Brown was my favorite teammate of all time, man.
Guess who I would say my favorite teammates are?
Who's that? It's us? Oh, Ernie.
Really?
I thought you were going to say
Thanks,
another guy
Ernie.
who wasn't here.
I'm getting choked up a little bit. Thanks for joining us.
Need some tissue.
Let's go Golden State Warriors. Let's win.
It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. This homestand ends here for the Mavericks as they get ready to hit the road. Well, they know they have their work cut out for them here tonight and during a dominating.
Well, Coach Vogel,
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee comes in for Zaza Pachulia. And Sanders subbed in for Dirk Nowitzki. Golden State also making some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. And Freak subbed in for Andre Iguodala. We've got Chandler Parsons. JaVale McGee is out there with Sanders. Then it's Williams. And it's Matthews in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Y'all already know what's up. This is your boy Soldier Boy underscore 2018. This is NBA 2K17 Part 5. Golden State Warriors are always winning. That's my team. We never gonna lose. Peace, y'all.